Hello and welcome back to my series of IELTS tips and strategies. I am Jackson Abnes, IELTS coach with Y-Axis Solutions. In my series of videos, you will see various insights about all different question types asked in IELTS academic and general. Though the content will be different, the structure and the format, and most importantly, the sites and the strategies that you need to work on will remain the same. Hope you're following it and practicing it for your increasement of your skills. Today, in this video, I have specifically kept time for one of the most common question types in the IELTS examination. Any guesses? That is multiple choice questions. And this is very common. It can take place in section 1, section 2, or section 3, and in all the sections also. So one of the most common, challenging, yet interesting that makes you sit back, understand, and answer. So let's, like the other question types that we have tried to use the insights, see if what we have in store for us for this question item for the day. Let's begin our journey by understanding the multiple choice questions for the IELTS reading module. Now, so far, in our experience, whatever we have gained from our school and colleges and universities, and of course, in the competitive examinations that we are currently engrossed with, we do come across this question type regularly. But majority of the times, it is 1 out of 4 options. What does this mean? You're provided a question, and along with that, you are supplemented with 4 different options. You need to select only 1 out of these 4 in order for you to get that point. This remains the same for the multiple choice questions single answer option, wherein there will be a question, 4 options, select the one that you feel is most nearest to it, and then you move forward. But there is one more question type, or you can say a subordinate question type of this, and that is multiple choice questions with multiple answers. But don't worry, no negative marking. So you have multiple choice question, single answer, multiple choice question, multiple answers, which is similar to the other one. But in this case, there will be more options provided to you and not only 4. And from that, you need to select more than one option. So if there are 5, you need to select more than 2 or around 2. If there are 7, you need to select around 3 or 4 options. So that is what a real challenge that comes up, and a slight change in the multiple choice format. Everything remains the same, so you do not have to worry. Follow the same format. Okay. Now, the thing that you have to keep in your mind for multiple choice question is your skimming and scanning technique once again. But this time, more than the skimming part, you will have to first read the question. Remember, this is one question type wherein you do not need to look out for reading the passage without a purpose. In order for you to get a correct answer, you need to read the entire question, identify the keywords in the question. After that, read all the options provided, if that in the form of word or phrases or even sentences. Read all those. While you are reading every option, identify and highlight keywords of every option. Once you have done reading the question, followed by all the options, 60% of the time you are already aware what you are going to look forward for. Now is the time to dive into the passage. But you do not need to begin from the start. Rather, try to glance. Go through the first liners of every paragraph, which will inform you about the paragraph where you will find these answers. Scan the keywords that you have identified in the question. Locate the paragraph where you find those keywords Once you identify the maximum keywords, work on it, read it carefully from left to right, and that will be the paragraph that will give you an answer for the MCQ question. Now, once you select any one option, do not stop on it. Go through all the options and cross-check with it. You can use the process of elimination in this. Once you try to identify the keywords, eliminate the ones which do not hold any relationship with the question or the passage. Narrow down your search results to one or two options. If you have two, select the one which match closely and gives you an entire understanding to the question. And that is what the question answers require for. Whereas on the other hand, when you have multiple answers, things seems to be slightly more easier because there you have options to select from. So do not only think about one particular option, read the instruction carefully and decide how many options you want to select. And then read the paragraph and flow accordingly. Select the number of options as per the question asked. Check your answers once again with the process of elimination. Eliminate the ones that do not hold any relationship and you are left out with the answers that forms the majority part of it. One thing, please keep in your mind that for multiple choice questions, the answers will follow a sequence. So it is extremely vital for you people to find the answer for the first question. The paragraph in which you find the answer for the first question, the following answers will be in the following paragraphs only. You do not need to go ahead and start reading from the beginning. So remember this tip. This will help you to prevent your time consumption. So yet another tip for the multiple choice questions. Read the text first, understand what you are going to look forward for. In short, try to have a purpose for your reading and then dive into looking out for the key words from the question as well as the options provided. Once you identify the paragraph, work on the paragraph closely and use your process of elimination to remove the ones that do not hold any significance to the question. Bring down the searches or bring down or narrow down the options and then select the most appropriate one by reading the entire text carefully. Follow the same technique for both the question types. As we progress from level 1 to level 3, the level of difficulty also increases. Hence, as I said earlier, do not just match the keywords but read the entire sentences. Ask yourself, is this the statement that I am looking for an answer for, or does that match carefully and identically or exactly with the question that you have been asked? And that is what your answer is. So with this, please proceed with your practices as usual. I hope you have understood certain tricks and tips for the multiple choice. Continue your practice. You will see it was going to be easy for you. Follow the same steps slowly, steadily, and progress ahead with the timing. I will come back on a next video with some more and additional tips for you. Till then, have a lovely learning sessions. Take care. See you. Bye-bye.